Somebody was asking what guitar I use. I bought this Ibanez V70 CE for 200 bucks just to get me through one 4-week Europe tour. I said if it breaks and I have to leave it there, that's totally fine. I didn't want to bring my Yamaha for that one just because I had to take it on a flight. So that tour was pretty long. It was Iceland, Oslo, Norway, Copenhagen, Denmark, all throughout Germany, all throughout the Netherlands. Then down to Czech Republic and Austria, took it back to the US and it was working fine. So I started using it as my regular gig guitar. It was a backup and then it just became the one that I used all the time. Used it for all my lessons. It's been through, I was gonna say 48, I think 49 states. So it has been to Hawaii, all throughout the continental US, down to Costa Rica for 2 different tours. One of those tours was a date in Guatemala. Still like all throughout the US, back and forth from Los Angeles to Philadelphia, then back for another tour that I was not just playing, but I was busking. So it was in and out of the cold, playing in the freezing. That was in Iceland, northern Norway, then Oslo, Copenhagen, Germany again, Amsterdam. Then I took it for a 2-week stay in Barcelona, which was awesome. Then another month in Barcelona. Before that was a month in Scotland, UK, and still no problems. Took it from Scotland, from Edinburgh down to London, then London to Barcelona, and that's when they didn't let me do a gate check, and they just kicked the crap out of this thing. And it still works, still my main guitar. I just used it last night, never replaced the electronics. It does get a little bit buzzy sometimes, and the action, I guess, is not really awesome. I'm used to it. I do like to play guitars that are a little bit more difficult to play with higher action and thicker strings. But I mean, for 200 bucks, this thing has just like lasted forever. There was one flight in Europe that I took that they sort of busted the neck a little bit. So I just wood glued it. I just kind of like split the neck a little bit more, just kept putting wood glue and an E string. I was like kind of jamming the E string in there so that the wood glue would really tuck in all those places, and said, whatever, this doesn't work. It's not a big deal. I got my money's worth. But it did. I didn't even like sand it off. So it doesn't look awesome. But, you know, on those trips, it's in and out of, bus storages and train storages and flights and stuff like that. So it is a really resilient guitar for not having put any work into it. Bought it for 200 bucks and haven't done a thing to it. So Ibanez, send me more.